little bit of stuffy nose, but we're good.
It's that time of year.
Yeah. Oh yeah, stuck in the hotel for sure.
Do you know all Ben's wind reading tricks at Acrisure?
Not for kicking, but for punting it's a little different. Swirls up top a little bit more, so just lower the drop a little bit if it's one of those windy days. But as far as kicking goes, I'm not too sure.
What have you worked on this offseason to kind of get better, be more consistent, everything like that?
Just overall consistency, I'd say. When Coach Bro came in here, we kind of changed up my form a little bit, staying more compact, shorter steps, stuff like that, lowering that drop a little bit more, getting more explosiveness through the ball. Pretty much just that, yeah.
You made the point this morning that Coach Bros helped get your mind right.
Yeah.
What does that entail?
I think just overall confidence in myself. He helped reinstill that. I think after last season, I kind of lost that, and even during the season, I didn't have too much confidence in myself. I think that's one of the biggest things with a punter and a kicker is you need to have confidence in yourself. And I didn't really do my job last year in giving the defense good field position and bailing the offense out. So I kind of lost confidence in myself. But this offseason has really just been hammering down, knowing how good I am, knowing that I can be great, and just really forcing that on myself.
You came on the football late in your high school career. When did you start playing football in high school?
Senior year.
Just your last year?
Yeah.
Never played before that?
No, just said screw it, let's see what happens.
Did the football coach come to you and say, you gotta help us out?
Yeah, they were kicking field goals one day, a bunch of receivers and stuff, and I was like, I could do that way better. And I think I kicked one, and they were like, all right, you're kicking on Friday nights. And I was like, okay. So.
When you mentioned those like technical changes, is it something where you might sacrifice a little bit of like max power in exchange for a little bit more consistency and accuracy?
Not really. I think power is something that kind of comes naturally to me. So shortening up steps like that, that's never really been an issue. Changing mechanics and stuff it hasn't taken off anything. I think I've been hitting the ball way better than I ever have this camp. So I really think it's showing that it's increasing those distances and hang times.
What's your best hang time this summer?
I think it was last week I hit a 60-yard 5.33. So that's probably been the
Anything
biggest one.
5 and above is good, right?
Yeah, that's really good.
What's been the average on your kick?
I'm not too sure, to be honest. I think last week we were at 44 or something like that. I think it's only gone up since then. So.
Is that the most important stat to you? Hang time, distance. What do you feel like is the stat that most tells the story about what punter does?
I think just giving the defense good field position. I mean, if I can get the ball inside the 20 every time, and they got to drive at least 80 yards, I think that's a win in my book. I mean, as much as I love hitting that 60-yard 5.33, realistically, it's not going to be that every time. So I think hitting consistent A and B ball mixture, not hitting a 60-yard ball and then a 10-yard ball. It's hitting a 45, 43, just in that range every single time, and then you can be the best punter in the country.
How is the special team unit shaped up in front of you?
How is it shaped up in front of me?
Yeah, just to provide you protection to kick the ball.
Oh, I think everyone, like Ben was saying, and everyone has been saying, when Coach Bro came in here, he really lit a fire under everyone's butt to show that special teams is one of the most important aspects of football. So now everyone's really taking it seriously, really learning fundamentals. We kind of started over with everything, and now everyone's really taking it seriously. So it's really nice to see. I feel more confident back there and comfortable than I ever have.
Are you almost like antsy to play against Kent State because you want to prove people a little bit wrong? And
Yes,
show...
yes, really bad. I wish that this Saturday was game day. I wish I could just go out and whack the ball. Yeah.
But it seems like you got a lot kind of building up, ready to go. But Bernowski and Narduzzi both kind of compared it to golf, right? You just have to have one thought. You can only be focused on one thing. So I mean, how have you been able to sort of center your mind?
I think just telling myself one phrase when I get out there is just be smooth. I think at the end of the day, that's all a punter can do is be smooth. As long as I stay smooth, all the pieces click together. I've been doing it for so long that everything just, once you get into that flow, everything just works.
Is it hard to clear your head and just focus on the drop and everything?
Sometimes it depends. If I have a bad ball, maybe, but punting's one of those things where short-term memory has to be a thing. So if you hit a bad ball, you know you're going to be back out there maybe in a couple drives. So you always got to stay ready, clear mind.
Do you have a kicking coach you work with?
Not really. I mean, I met with recently Adam Tanowski. Met with him. He really helped a lot with form and stuff like that. Went out to Orlando, worked with him for an entire week, and it was really good work.
Narduzzi mentioned the competition. You went down, and Bernowski talked about it too in Orlando. You went down, and
Yeah.
What was that experience like down there? I mean, you won, right? So
Yeah,
obviously-
yeah, it was really cool competing against some of the biggest legs in college and showing that I can match them and beat them, not only. So it was really cool experience. I'd love to do it again.
What were the parameters of that competition? Like, what were you aiming for?
It was kind of just big ball, just like highest hang, highest distance, or farthest distance, like that, good field zone, stuff like that.
Were there a lot of punters there?
Yeah, there was a ton. I don't know which one's off the top of my head, but like Michigan State, stuff like that.
Like 50 guys? Or so?
Maybe 25, I think, something like that. Yeah, it was kickers and punters.
Yeah.
So.
Did you get a chance to talk with many of them and exchange thoughts, ideas?
Yeah, just like small little chit chat, nothing serious. Just kind of like, oh, what do you do in this situation? What's your form like? Stuff like that. Just small talk. At the end of the day, we wanted to compete with each other.
Did you pick up anything new?
Not really. Just be competitive every day. Yeah.
Any other questions for you? Thanks.
All right, thank you guys.